Hello everybody, welcome to Bark Hard the YouTube channel. Hello everybody, welcome to Bark Hard the YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why I left America 6 times by now. I don't even know, it could be 7, but altogether, I don't have anything written down, but I'm going to try to remember. Altogether, it's probably been 7 or 8 times, maybe even more. Like, the times that don't count are the times I haven't moved. It was just vacation, but altogether, shoot, 15, 20 times. I've been on over like 50 flights in my whole life, maybe close to 100. Okay, not 100, but close to 100. Anyway, though, why have I left America so many times? Well, I would say if I was not a Latvian American, it would not be the case. If my mom was not from Latvia, then this 100% wouldn't be the case. If my mom was not Latvian, I would probably live in America for my entire life and maybe never even leave. Because when I was younger, I never had any desire of going anywhere else. I just wanted to stay where I lived. But the internet changed that for sure. Anyway, though, it is going to be a little bit personal because I don't know how else to explain what really happened without explaining. So the first time I moved to Latvia, I was 13 years old, and I told my mom, I messaged her and said, I am tired of living in America with my dad, basically. Things were not going good. I thought things were going to go better, but no, so I just wanted to leave and let him have his own thing. He's fine now. He's good, which is good. That's good. Everything had to happen for a reason. But yeah, so I was 13 and I told my mom, and I finished school that summer. It was 6th grade, I think. Yep. And I flew to Latvia and I moved here, and oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Like, culture shock. Like, whenever I don't know how to explain it now, but places for me are almost, it doesn't even feel like a vacation anymore because I've lived on both sides of the world. When I go to places, it doesn't even feel like a vacation. Unless I haven't been to that place ever, it almost doesn't feel like a vacation. But the second time, let's say, I stayed in Latvia for a very long time after that happened, and I didn't move back to America until I was like 18 years old, I think. I turned 18, I partied here, this and that, and then I went to America when I was 18. And I stayed there for over a year for sure. But in like 2021 or maybe 2022, I think it was 21, I came back to Latvia. It's just so weird. Like, I don't even understand my own timeline. Like, how long did I stay in this spot before I went there, and how long did I stay there? I don't totally remember, but it's like I turned 18 and I moved to America, and then I lived there for a year, let's say right over a year. And then I came back to Latvia and stayed for 9 months. And then I went back to America again and I stayed for a whole year. And then I came back to Latvia in April, or no, in May. Yeah, May, it was like May 10th or something. But why? I guess the first one I already explained pretty much. Just things weren't going right. My mom was overseas, and I knew that I needed a better foundation, let's say. And it was amazing, honestly. Like, it was a big upgrade. But now I don't even feel the differences anymore. Like, if back then when I was a kid, I feel like, well, here I'm more stable, there I'm more this, there I'm more that. Now it just doesn't matter. I can be anywhere and I am still me. It's a blessing and a curse, I'd say. But the second time, I guess I have to say why I went back to America too. So went back to America because I told my mom that once I become older, I want to move back to America. Like, I think I wanted to move back when I was younger, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to make anybody sad or upset. Like, I literally cared so much back then, and I didn't want No, my mom didn't want me to go. And so after a lot of time, we decided, okay, once I am 18, I can do what I want. And so I did. And really, it's never changed. America has always felt like a real home to me, whenever Latvia is more like a safe house where my mom is, basically. And yeah, I have family here too, but I don't get to see them that much, so it's really just my mom, stepdad. But I went back to America that first time from Latvia because I wanted to move back to America. I wanted to get a job, and I did. And I also wanted to get my medical card, which that took me longer than I thought. Like, if I was thinking I would get it as soon as I get there somehow, it took me a whole like 9 months because I didn't even move to Oklahoma. I moved to Texas out of spite, out of urgency, basically. And then I moved to Oklahoma, and pretty much within the first month of living there, or second, I got my card finally. Um, then I moved back to Latvia because I started feeling so empty. Like, I had a apartment and I had a job at Walmart and I had my medical card. I had a truck. I even had a dog. It was my sister's dog, and I was living in an apartment with my friend. It's like, what more could you really ask for? I blame myself a lot. Like, sometimes I don't realize how blessed I am, and that's why you really need to like count your blessings, and just always be aware of what things you couldn't have that you love, that you do have, even if it's a status, like, or a job, like, whatever it may be. But I didn't, and so when I came home, well, I would do this all the time, so I was desensitized to almost everything. Like, I would live in a pattern, and especially being like a plant, life just becomes like a pattern. And I became sad, and I didn't really want to go out and do things and have fun. I just wanted to go home and do me and chill after work, and I only had the weekends, so I cherished it very good. Sometimes I would be selfish and just relax the whole day because, well, I have work tomorrow, and that's not the way I want to be at all. But I just felt a certain way, and my sister helped me to get back to Latvia, and that was really good for me. Like, that, it was like you basically had what you wanted, and then you realized that your mental health wasn't worth what you had. So I went back to live with my mom, and it really did help me because I was just chilling for a first while, and I started to feel better. Sure, things like, there were certain things that were weighing on me, but that has been my whole life. Like, never have I felt completely okay, I'd say. And but things got hectic again, and it was my fault. Like, if you actually know who I am, then you know that I also make music. And so here in Latvia, I was trying to find, like, well, if I'm here, how can I get famous here if I'm here? Especially because during that time, I thought maybe I'll stay here forever, maybe I won't. But I found a way, and I talked to a famous artist here. I don't want to brag or anything, but like, he had almost 100,000 Instagram followers, and I still talk to him from time to time, but he is so busy, I guess, or acts like it, so I can't really talk to him that much. But it was fun, and what we did was cool, but he never put the song out, and I don't know why. Like, he put it out, but not on his main page, and he didn't really promote it. I think it was just an experiment for him, literally, because he had never done anything. But that was nice, but it also, I had just got a girlfriend, too, that I was so careful with, and I recently got a job. Like, I was juggling so many things, trying to be this musician and content creator online, also the plant guy, and my ex, and my job that I had, and the fact that I'm an American living in Latvia. But there was so much that was taking tolls on me, and I didn't know it. And again, it was my fault for the things that happened. Like, I lost my ex, and I really am sorry for what I've done. Like, I never meant to get angry, in certain places and times. And, well, I know that she ain't watching this, but I'm at least letting my audience know that I am sorry. So I went back to America, Well, no, if I'm still explaining, in Latvia, yeah, I came to Latvia, and then after all that stuff, I was like, okay, I think I'm fine. The main thing that made me feel ready was like I came back because I wanted my mom. I felt like I needed my mom, and it was true in some sense, but within a short amount of time, I realized how much I don't have to have her. Like, yes, it would be amazing to have my mom with me all my life, but that's never gonna be possible, or is very rare, like unless I die before her, some weird scenario. But I realized I think it's time to go out in the world and do stuff, and at least I have the internet to talk to my mom. That's a good thing instead of like back in the day when you couldn't. That's one thing I can praise the internet for, because I live overseas. I can talk to my family for free overseas. And well, I decided to move back to America. Also, mainly because my friends, two friends that were just gonna graduate high school, wanted to get a house together and start doing our things, chasing our dream. And we did, spoiler alert. But did we go viral? No, not really. We had one TikTok get 20,000 views for a song called Oklahoma that we made. And then that was like the biggest thing. That's still pretty big, but not big enough. Not big enough to make us successful. And well, we did that. We did our thing, and that actually did last for pretty much a whole year, if not a little bit longer. And I was actually really happy. Like, sure, things were stressful, but that's because I was doing stuff almost all day, every day, different stuff, having fun. It was really nice, and I regret that I had to leave. I regret that this last time I left. Like, I really do, because right now I could be with my friends, two friends, still with my medical card, still with my car, and it doesn't matter where we are. Like, it of course I wanted to go to Oklahoma City, and that's what our main plan was. But like, even if we couldn't move to Oklahoma City, I would be fine staying at that same house for another year, just building up, because what have we got to lose? But I had some mental thing happen, an anxiety attack. My heart was feeling super weird, and it scared me. And that is what led me to coming back to Latvia this last time. And that was in May, like I said. And now it's September. Not too much time has gone by, but I'm moving back to America already now. And I know that sounds pretty crazy, but it's just the timing, the timeline. My sister's pregnant. My family has to visit her. I'm here with them. It just makes sense to all go at the same time. And, well, yeah. But it's been really crazy, because most people wouldn't talk about the stuff that I'm talking about. They would say like, well, I did this because of that, and I wanted to do this. Well, I wanted to make music there, videos. I knew I could get my medical card, but no, like, at the end of the day, all of my decisions and things are based off of my morality and my heart, my soul, how I feel. Sometimes my heart tricks me, but I just try to go where there's more good, less bad. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is just some lore. Subscribe, like, comment, check out my most popular videos or my newest ones, and thank you very much, for real.